1 oktober. Det är Kinas nationaldag. Jag visste. Så det gör att vi söker på Ring and Bell 1900. Den är 70 år gammal, den här filmen. 46, men jag kan inte titta på hela. Dessutom kommer jag få mycket copyright. Och så blir videon för lång och så. Sound of Ring and Bell, Animerad, Ring My Bell, Enrique Iglesias, Ring My Bell. Ring and Bell Review. Det är 25 minuter. Chirins Bell. Det gör en anime. Ring and Bell Review. Jag vet en annan som heter Review. Media Hunter. Chirins Bell Review. Massive presentations. Ring and Bell, Chirins No Suzu. Nu ska vi titta på kartan här presents. Ring and Bell. Det var inte så värst, men vi tar den andra videon, Media Hunter. Before we begin, I need to address a few things regarding why this video was taken down in the first place. Den är nedtagen. For those unaware, this movie was released in August of 2011, but taken down after about a week due to complaints from fans of the movie. Fans of the movie, jag trodde det var copyright problem. Okej, jag måste pausa. No, it wasn't because I missed a few things that I didn't understand the message of the movie was within. I can acknowledge those mistakes and move on. No, what got me to remove it was the fact that the version of the movie I used wasn't accurate to the source material. Most used an English sub to a Russian sub, which was inaccurate. Okay. Engelsk text över rysk text. Och språk står det ingenting om. With that said, not changing anything within the review set. There's no way fellow want to be like George Lucas, or the one who gave review whose name shall not be said. Angry video game nerd. Bear in mind that I'm not trying to misrepresent the movie. I get what is going on besides, even with the subs. I was still intending on giving the movie a positive old for anyone who never saw it. Jag har läst filmen. It was my mistake for not realizing the accuracy sooner and embracing it. I'm only going to change things just because of it. That's something to remember. If a more accurate sub is made, I'll consider looking at it, but otherwise this is what you get, so please enjoy this knowing that you're getting a movie that's worth talking about. Also for those who turn to tune during and after the bingo review, this video includes a missing piece of the plot that will come before bingo, so you enjoy my crappy voice acting. Okay, voice acting. Doctor, Chirins No Suzu, eller Ring and Bell.
Hey, you ready for something really fun? We're gonna look at an anime movie that's so awesome you wouldn't believe that it's a G-rated movie. Yeah, even before Secret of Man, which showed us that children's films can be dark as hell despite the rating it has, the movie we're looking at is more proof that you can definitely tell a story this dark even if it's G-rated. That movie, of course, being Chirin's Bell, or as its English title is called, Ringing Bell. Now look at this art. You wouldn't think something this cute could be dark in nature, would it? Well, think of it like this. It's like Bambi, where it starts out being lighthearted, only to go a tad dark while still retaining its lighthearted nature. But with this movie, once it goes dark, that lighthearted feel slowly disappears into nothing. But why just tell you about it? Let me show you what I mean. Now, we'll be looking at the Japanese version for this review, so don't mind the subs. We start off with a snowy background as we get a song that will be cruel irony for later.
Yeah, they kanske copyright.
We eventually meet our main character, Chirin, who's just about the cutest little lamb you'll ever meet. Aww, who's a cute little lamb? Aww. Anyway, Chirin is this movie's example of a child at its purest, not knowing what the hell everything is or how to deal with it. It's all sunshine and rainbows for him.
Sure, I'm sorry, remember. Never go beyond that fence. Boken overlooks in those rocky mountains. He always attacks and rises sheep. There's no enemy. He's funny. Why? It's difficult to eat us and you get a mouthful of flakes.
He's just so cute. How can anything possibly go wrong
Hans
with
morsa
him?
dör också
Well, outside of this scene, it doesn't look like much of anything.
He's really cheating. What have you been doing all this time? You're bad about cheating. I'm sorry. Nej. Kommer vargen.
Everything plays out like an even more lighthearted version of Bambi prior to its death scene. For as a lamb, his life is pretty well sheltered and he doesn't have to worry much about the outside world. It actually makes sense in a realistic perspective, since at our youngest, we pretty much have no idea how bad the world can be, hence why we're so innocent at this point in age. Anything bad that would happen could easily taint that innocent soul with sorrow. Speaking of which, we've now reached that point in the movie where it slowly turns from being lighthearted to dark as hell. And it begins with this.
Hey, vargen. Shit.
Meet our villain, Wolf. Yeah, it's nothing fancy, but it works. Now watch him kill!
Okay. Och den första han tar är Chirins morsa av alla andra. Nej, där var hans morsa. Hon kommer dö nu. Han försöker rädda honom. Han slutar med att hon dör. Där. Det sprack.
Damn, nature, you scary!
It's good that there was an illness, isn't it? Nej. Vad gör mommy? Hon har dött nu. No, don't die, mommy. Don't die, please. Don't die, mommy. Jag ska dra bra med japanska.
Not even halfway through the movie and I feel like I want to cry. I didn't even get them for that long and I still feel bad for him. Now, unlike in Bambi, where there was a fatherly figure to tell our protagonist that nature is like that and how you have to accept it and move on, Chirin has nobody, as he desires to get back at the wolf. And it goes as well as you'd think.
Oh, bring my mother back. Oh, kill my mother. She's dead now.
I like how he's just sitting there like he doesn't give a damn.
Jag säger, bring my mother back. Han är inte känslolös.
Thought this thread. This happens.
Book make me appreciate. Apprentice. I don't want to be weak and timid then. I'd rather be a strong wolf. I will become your apprentice.
Yeah, you wish to become stronger, so you ask the very thing that killed your mother to train you. You've got a lot of balls to do that, considering that he has fangs and you don't.
Alright, don't keep sleep. We have yourself as a big go back to your metal grazing world. And when you get big and fat, I'll come and eat you.
He's voiced by Zeizo Kato, aka Japanese Megatron.
Japanska Megatron.
By this point, Chirin has shown signs of reluctance as he's so serious about becoming a wolf that he'll even look like a fool doing so.
Oh, my boy. Jag ser, de bara skrattar åt honom. Det är hela skuggan.
In some circumstances, children will realize just how powerless they are and just stop doing this. But as Chirin shows, there are people who will throw away their own lives just to obtain some sort of power to avenge the loss of a life. This is funny now, but just you wait. So Chirin decides to follow Wolf around and see how much of a badass he is. Why, he's so awesome, he got his skills from watching Ginga Densetsu Gin.
Gör. Jag var bruden. Oj, jävla Bambis farsa. Says I'm sorry, kids, back in morning at first. No, I will never turn there. That's it, I'm vägrad. Wherever you go, I will follow you.
I'm just gonna put this up here for now.
Nej. Han har 2 liv. Och så, han kommer ramla i vattnet. Nej! Rip Chirin.
Of course he's still alive by this point, which shows how desperate he is in wanting to do what he said he'd do. Soon enough, though, he begins to see the cruel side of nature after getting into his first fight.
Why? We have to die. Why? Ja, men han försökte rädda dem, men det slutar med att han dödar dem själv. All survive, others must die. This is all of nature. Do you understand it, Chirin? Yes, bro. Only by society will stay alive or die.
In your case, you're nothing but shots to me. But in seriousness, he is right. In nature, animals do have to fight each other for survival, and what he's saying is that if you don't buck up and learn to fight for your life, you're not going to live for very long. It's a harsh lesson to accept when you're little, but it's very well true.
I can also do that, because I will go on the reading the spirit rather long enough to reach up in the fangs of the heart. Swallow me, I'll see what it means to be a wolf. Snuff it to me now. Hope someday will become stronger than you and wrenching you.
Yeah, take him in even though he'll likely kill you. Well, whatever flows with you, I guess. And it's here we see the end of one's innocence. You know how in some countries they train children to wield weapons at a very young age? Well, the same case is being applied here. Chirin, who is now full of hate and resentment, is being trained to use that hate as a weapon in order to become stronger and fight for his right to live. He's a huge example on how revenge and hate can twist even the purest of hearts to become mere killing machines. It's these reasons why villains like Sasuke, Darth Vader, and Magneto exist. It's why terrorism continues to run the world. It's because the hate we gain at a young age transforms into something greater. In other words, he spends his time training and killing other wild animals just to become stronger, all while having an awesome musical score. He's ready to face Wolf until he says this.
Whoa! Han blev vuxen. Åh gud, vilka ord. Forest, this mountains, this parish, everything is storms. Hours.
Wow. You struggled to find the strength to kill him, but now you wish to do nothing more. Why something like like how Anakin Skywalker should have gone through his path to darkness. I mean, Wolf was able to drive Chirin to grow stronger, but also be at his side forever. You see that, George Lucas? This is how you write a character. And to further show how far gone he is from his previous self, we see one of the most epic fight scenes of this movie.
Whoa. Vargen. Vilken jävla. Jävlar vad mörk. Är det här en barnfilm? Skulle väl säga att det här är 13 plus. Och då kan jag titta.
Now at what was once innocent, this is what he has become. A monster who's driven by sheer hatred and resentment. Never again will you look at sheep the same way. You won't be able to count them without seeing the ram from hell nearby, for he will fill you with nightmares. This is hell's spawn. This is true darkness. This is... Tear up! Mood killer. So Chirin prepares to kill his own king. But after being reminded of what he once was before the madness, he decides he can't go through with it. But Wolf can...
Stop. Wolf!
Not this time.
There's one of them. Almost stopped. Yes, it's Mama Mario. Hold on, Chirin. It's your vibes is stimulated to end like this. Hey, I'm döda vargen.
Now you'd think that with a movie like this, there'd be a happy ending, right? Nope, not this time. Because Chirin has become a monster of his former self, he's forced to go back to the mountains alone, where he would realize the error of his ways.
I'm not never to become a wolf, and now, when you're dead, what should I do? Wolf! Oi, oi.
This movie is great. It's a wonderful example of how even a movie that is somewhat aimed at won't even tell the end, whereas most films tend to go for the happy route. From the beginning it treats you with the standard lighthearted story like out of Bambi. But once the dark stuff hits, it slowly pushes out any hopeful or cute moments, and by the time the movie is over, you feel like you learned something. It's truly a story of a fallen hero, who made one mistake and that's letting revenge get the better of him. On top of a good story, the music score is also brilliant to listen to. This movie is definitely worth the watch. Just don't watch the English dub because, well...
Det är på engelska. Wow, det rösten. Den kan man kolla. Okej, nu ringer jag på Skype. Det är den signalen.
Hello? Isaac, is that really you? Yes, but what's wrong? I figured out who made that helmet you gave me. After months of analyzing records, I was able to find out who it came from. But you sound so frantic. What's going on over there? Nothing now, but I'm afraid of what might happen. So I have to at least warn you. The warlock who's after you is... Ronan? Ronan?
Åh nej. Åh, vad kom där?
No, the evidence! Sorry, old friend, but he can't learn about me just yet. His time will come soon enough.
Okej, jag tänker sluta videon för nu, så hej då.